Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I don't like playing games that my friends are playing online. I don't like them to feel like I'm copying them or that I'm just using their ideas for content. And quite often that's meant that I've not streamed some of the favourite games I've been playing. However, I cannot help myself with this one. You see, my good friend Tasha has started playing this game on Twitch, and I am fascinated and obsessed with it. It's entirely my sort of game, a sort of management type game that isn't just management, it involves some sort of interaction too, but there's also strategy to it, there's intrigue, there's politics, there's all sorts. So if I'm going to play the same game as somebody, you're damn right I'm going to make it competitive. So this week on Fuck Around and Find Out, I'm trying to beat Tasha's high scores on Turmoil. So this is Turmoil, it's a game on the PC, hence why there's no camera, and it's a game where you essentially manage killing the planet. By which I mean you're drilling for oil and selling it for a profit. Capitalism, everybody! Hey! I'm going to play as Daisy because she's got a fancy bow or something in her hair. Hi there, future oil baron! Welcome to my soon-to-be lovely town. The oil industry will be booming here. I can't do the accent. So here you have said oil field. There we go. Welcome to your first oil mining operation. Follow my instructions and the oil will be flowing in no time. Before you can start drilling for oil, you have to know where to drill. Hire a dowser to take care of this. This is essentially a dude with a stick who hits the ground until he finds a patch that sounds like it has oil in, I think. It's a fine science. Nice job, give him a bit of time to find out where the oil is. Dum-tee-dum. Indeed, he will take a bit of time to find where the oil is underground. And he won't be quick about it either. Oh, I found some. Excellent. And now it's time to put up a rig. So you click on the buying the rig, and then you place the rig. This one is being particularly nice to you in that it's telling you where to put your pipe, but normally it's sort of just guesswork. So you click on the plus sign under the rig, and then you drag it out to where you want it to go, and then you lay the pipe. And the pipe digs down. The pipe has finished drilling there. As you can see, it's found some oil, and now it will pump some oil. Now we've got somebody from Left Ink here. You struck oil, but where should you take it? To Left Ink, of course. Select the horse wagon icon. That buys a horse wagon. It says put it there. As long as you put it somewhere on the ground, you're alright. And now the horse wagon will go to the oil rig, fill up its barrel, and then take it to Left Ink. At least in this instance, anyway. Now, if you look over at Left Ink, you can see there that it's got a price above it. And it will sell the oil at that price. Or rather, Left Ink will buy the oil at that price, you will sell it. Introduction ends when you brought the cash amount back up to $1,300. And that'll happen once this has been going a few times. You can speed this up by adding another horse. And there we go. Nice work, let's head back to town. At the end of each session, you get a summary of how your finances have gone. So you started with $2,000. Earned $466.90. You'd have earned more if the tutorial hadn't ended there and then you spent over $1,000 setting up, but somehow I'm in profit? Am I? I don't really know how that's worked out. Anyway, it makes more sense when we get into the actual game. So, every round starts with a land auction, apart from this round, where he just gives you some land. Mayor says, let me assign you to your own piece of land. The first one's on the house, and he just gives you a bit of land for free. Everyone gets one to start with. Now let's get to drilling before I change my mind. Good luck. I don't know why you'd change your mind. You want the town to build. Anyway, now all there is for us to do is to go and dig again. You take $2,000 to cover your setup costs. Everyone takes $2,000, and away we go. All right, you know the drill. Hire dowsers to find oil and build a rig to drill straight down to it. So yeah, get a couple of, in fact, let's get a couple. Yeah, get a couple and they can find two different ones. He's found one. Oh, no, I don't want a dowser. I want a rig. Let's build the rig and let's build pipes down. Let's see if we can find it. And let's do the same over here and build some pipes down and see if we can find it. And straight away, both pipes have found their goal. So, let's get a notice here from the mayor. It's unwise to sell at the price Left Ink is offering now. It's better to first store your oil so you can put it into a silo, which you can place anywhere. It's telling you to place it here. The oil price always fluctuates heavily. Keep a close eye on it. And that it does. It will go up and down, so you figure out when it's best to sell and when to keep hold of it. The oil price is to your liking. Use this arrow to send wagons to my place. There's some arrows above the factory here. They will then fill up and convert oil to money at left ink. If the oil price is getting too low, use this arrow to stop selling. Yes, yes, yes. What do you want, Mayor? Levels of time basis. Level ends on the 31st of March. It's currently January 1st, so we get 3 months. Let's get a couple of horses on the field, and they can be filling up the silo. Oh, William, if you're low on cash, aren't we all sometimes? You can take out a loan against a very reasonable interest rate. Click the cash counter to open the finance window. To be honest, we've got 2 horses, 2 rigs, and a silo. I think we should be alright for now. I'm not going to sell while the price is going down. Oh, it's just ticked up. The price is ticking up fast here, so I'll tell you what, we're up to 75 cents. Let's get it starting to go. I think it's about time we started selling. No, look, by the time we get there, it's going to be up to nearly 90, maybe even $1. And the first horse gets there and it's up to $1.05. It's going to be even more by the time we finish selling. Lovely stuff. Let's get another horse on the go now. We've made a profit. $1.11, 12. It's starting to stall out a little bit now. As long as we keep on selling for above 75 cents, I think we're going to be all right. Need to make some money on the day after all. It's going to start dropping slowly and maybe pick up a little bit now, but for the time being, let's get selling. Sell while the going's good, I've learnt. See, we dropped to $1.01 now, but it's still worth selling, I believe. Like, there's still good money to be made. Oh, we're ticking back up now as well, even better. The worst thing that can really end up happening is that you end up with oil left in your silo at the end of the run, because it's just wasted money. So even if you're only selling for, what, 75, 70 cents, it's still better having made the money from it than having leftover product, because you don't get anything for the leftover products. It's dropping, probably going to drop down below $1 now. There we go. Let's get another horse on the field. The oil's still flowing nicely from the reserves. So the silo... Oh, no, now we are taking it from the silo. Now, good, good. Yeah, get to selling. I'm going to stop selling when it gets to 70. 2, 1, 70. There we go. Knock that off. Turn it to the silo. That's good. Dropped right down. I've clearly flooded the market. See, it's dropped right down now to 45 cents a barrel to litre, whatever it is. Probably a gallon, isn't it? I don't know how oil's managed. Is it gallons? I don't know how big them barrels are supposed to be. You see, we're in the last month, so partially you have to worry about how much it's going to sell for, but also you need to be aware that you've still got product left and you just need to shift it. So at that point, you might as well just start selling. So see here, it's going to tick up, maybe not a ton. We're probably not going to get back up to $1 in time, but it's worth selling it. At least it's not 45 cents like it was before. In fact, I might get one more on just to make sure that we empty it. 62, that's fine. It's better than nothing. There is sort of a panic to the last few weeks of the term because you've got to shift as much as you can and hopefully you've made enough profit to win the round. Yeah, fill up on the silo, that's good. I'll get selling. The price has gone up again, so we'll make a bit more money off these last ones. Last 10 days, that one at the end might not make it back in time, actually. And it does just stop at the end of the month, so even if you're in the middle of selling on March 31st, if it was due to tick over on to April 1st, it stops there and then. Oh, that one's got there in time. That should empty out as well. That's good. That's lovely. Everyone looks to have done a good job here. If I'd waited till now, I'd have had a load of product left at the end of the month, and yeah, it's a better price, but that better price would have been sat in the silo doing nothing, whereas now I've made quite a bit of money off what was in the silo, and I've not got much left. And we end the month there. So you see, start with 2,000. I made 3,952 in earnings and only spent 2,200, which gives me a profit. I don't know how they work the maths out, but I think that's right. Oh, wow. The first competitive day, Branch made a loss. The other two made marginal profits. I've just tanked them. Lordy. And there's Fred from the factory. Howdy, my name is Fred Metal. Are you looking to make your oil mining operation more efficient? Come to my factory to upgrade your gear. And I've got more money to spend than anybody else. That's nice. So in this one, you can upgrade the oil operation, so you could get a timer. So if your pipes fill up, they can spill and explode. So the timer gives you more time for you to recover the product. The branch allows you to split more pipes onto each joint. So instead of dropping 2 down, if you need to extend further down, you can drop 3 down, which is nice and useful sometimes. This one is an extra layer onto the silo, so if your silo fills up, you might need to buy a second one. If you've got the upgrade, you've got more space to fill, and the width is the width of the pipes, so you can increase the capacity of the pipes, and it is very useful. So I'm going to be taking that one for this next round. Next off, we need to go to Town Hall, because we're about to take part in an auction. So after getting that first one for free, you now have to bid on land. And so you can actually be outbid for lands, and you have to start a bidding war in some places. Me, I just try and go for a faraway one people aren't really thinking of. So I'm going to go for there, see how we do with that. So they've decided to start a bidding war over that bit of land. Very little point at this stage, there's plenty of land to go between us all. And there we go, I've made the land for 1,000. And Joshua's ended up pending 2,000 for reasons we're not entirely sure of. So this is probably the first real attempt at a run, because this day is 6 months long and you've made an upgrade, so you've had a chance to improve your stuff. So this is going to be my competitive run against Tasha. Bearing in mind, this is like the first real thing, and I've only made 1 upgrade. I can't even remember what score Tasha got on this day, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to beat it. You can go through your stream and find it if you want, dear. Let's go! From now on, levels will run from January 1st to June 30th, so we need to get dowsers out quickly. And as you can see over here, there is a second company. They have different prices, so you can choose which way you want to sell. Very useful. If the dowsers want to hurry up, that would be lovely. Oh, you found one. Good. We'll drill down here. And then you found one. About to build it away from the silo, but we can put it down here. And that will be a good start. Just found the patch there. That's good. Let's get some horses on the go. At the minute, who's got the better prices? The better prices are over at Left Ink at the minute, so we'll sell over there for the time being. But if it gets down to 75, I'm going to stop selling. Drop to 75. Let's keep that money in there, then let's use the silo. So as you can see, there's a bit more being pumped up this time because I've got the upgrade on the pipes. You can also click on them to upgrade them further. I think it's to make them sturdier, I'm not sure. But it stops production for a little bit, but does upgrade the pipes. And at the minute, the prices just keep on coming down, so I'm not going to sell for the time being. The right ink bottomed out at 45, which means that's now on the rise. Left ink is still dropping slowly at 64. It's gone to 63 now. So when we look at it, in fact, I'm probably going to run out of silo space, which means I'm going to have to start selling. I need another horse on the field as well. Oh, and left ink's just ticked up, so let's send a couple that way. I'm going to need another horse. I can't afford another horse. Please sell quickly. This is going to spill. Spillage, spillage, spillage. Things have gone to pot. Spilling oil, fix it by buying new wagons or reducing the number of wagons selling oil. Yep, I need another horse. I'm getting another horse, don't worry. Get another one on the go, there we go. Need to get all the horses on the go. So we send one over here. This one's rising quickly, but it's still not overtaken it yet. Now, 75, 76, 77. Spillage, I know, I'm getting there, thank you. Now let's get that there, that needs to fill that up. 83, 84, 84, 85, they're both the same at the minute, 86. Now this is sort of the most intricate part of the game, is just watching who's it most profitable to sell to. 91, right ink is just overtaken in the ticking up. But it's marginal, so at the minute we'll keep it as is. I need another one here. Blimey. Yeah, let's send them all that way. I need another one on the field. This isn't going well. I'm making too much oil. I'm doing too good a job. 12, 12. Let's get someone going that way. That's still a good price. 14, 15. That one is ticking over now to be better. Let's go this way then. This one's now empty, so that's going to be the last bit that comes out of there, but we have got all the stuff in the silo to sell. But that'll also mean that stuff can focus more on the one that's been lost. There we go. And now all my wagons are focusing on that one. That one's less likely to spill. Can we find any more? Let's put another dowser out, actually, see if there's any nearby I can branch off. And you see there, because I've got so many on, that's not producing as much anymore, which means the silo's actually emptying quite quickly. You found some over there? No, not yet. Thinking about it, aren't you, mate? Over there. Awesome. Let's branch out this way, then. Dug out there and there's nothing there, so we might have to drill down a little bit. Ah, there we go. We found it. Marvellous. Now that'll start producing. That one's still producing as well. But the silo's empty. Which is good, really. But now we'll start pumping from both ends. Let's improve that one. There's enough horses on the field to sort it all out. I haven't even looked at the prices. So let's go over there. The prices are marginally better over there. Might as well just clear all the products out because we're going to be making plenty of it. And as you can see now, lovely stuff. These horses have just been waiting for something to do, but this is going to provide them plenty of that. And you see I'm making a ton of money. Even though the prices have dropped right down, I'm still making plenty of money. I think just because of the volume of products I'm creating, really. My profit margin would probably have looked even better if I hadn't bought so many horses, but if I've got the products, I clearly needed it. I was getting spillages, so I might as well, you know. Now I've found that oil, I can focus a bit more on the prices. It's not great, 50 cents, obviously, but it's better than 38, so we'll sell to keep on selling to writing, unless left takes back over, but we're nearly into June now, so it's going to be a case of very, very small margins. That music means we're on to the last month now. Now right started picking up, left started picking up at the minute. We're still on with right being the better, but I am keeping an eye on how quickly left's coming up. It might just be the look of the algorithm or however it's worked out, but I have found so far that right ink tends to be the better prices, but left's just ticked up very quickly to the point of I'm now going to switch everything over here instead because that looks like it's going to be better prices for longer. Or at least quicker, and quick is the name of the game in the last few days of the month. There we go, it's up to 77 now on the left as opposed to right being down at 71. So I made the right choice to switch when I did. That well, this one must be huge because it's never stopped going the entire time. This one, there's a lot going to be left in the ground, but there's not a great deal I can do about that. Up to $1 a barrel now. Yeah. Definitely made a wise call over here. Last few days. Might get a bit more. As the map starts to show itself. Oh yeah, that reserve was massive and only just getting to the end of it now. There was a couple we didn't touch. But this one, if we'd have found this one earlier, we might have been set for the entire game off just 2 rigs. And that's the month. 18,000 earnings off 4,000 spendings, a bit of a spillage fine. Yeah, no, that's a good day. A good day, that's a good half year. Tasha, I genuinely don't remember how you did at the start of that. And I don't want to say I'm better at this game than you because you introduced it to me, but I'm quite pleased with that. How'd I do against everybody else? Well, they all made reasonable profits, actually. 6,000 for Ricardo, 3.5 for Blanche, 3,2 for Joshua. But if you add all theirs up, it doesn't even make my profit for the day. So I feel like there's only going to be one oil tycoon in town, and her name's Daisy. And I think you get the point. That is Turmoil. It's quickly becoming one of my favourite games to play on the PC. It's just very chill, but also ticks all of my boxes for management and resources, and I just enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun to watch and it's fun to play. Thank you to Tasha for introducing me to it. It's great. I really enjoy it. I might have beaten your scores, I don't know. I might have to check your streams. Thank you for joining me in this week's FAFO. We'll be back next week with something... I don't know. I don't decide until I record it what I'm doing. Just fuck around and find out. What do you expect? See you next week.